Good afternoon friends, welcome back to our video of this afternoon, which will be based on a sound bath. We're going to use some of the Tibetan singing bowls and some of the Tibetan bells and chimes, and our aim this afternoon is to bring total relaxation and bliss and that love and energy through from us to you, so we can illuminate that energy and vibration around us. Sound has been used by many ancient tribes for thousands of years, possibly even millions of years. And I will guide us through some breathing exercises also, which is the stepping stone of relaxation. It will help you bring a little bit of that calmness through into your nervous system, and in essence will help your immune system, overall optimal health of your physical body. I'm just going to wait till some more people get onto our page to participate in our afternoon sound bath. I think Chris is just changing the camera and wobbling the camera, so just be patient with us, trying to get the best view possible so that you're able to access the right movements. Because what we're going to do as well this afternoon, we're going to incorporate about 7 spinal exercises, very simple exercises that we can do sat down on a chair. And the health of your spine is very important. It supports our weight. The health of the spine is very, very important part of our nervous system and so forth. So today we're going to do some Tibetan singing bowls, some music, and then which will be followed by with Chris doing a guided meditation, which will then hopefully at that point I would have brought you in some relaxation on the physical, and then Chris will guide you more on the spiritual with a bit of more of a spiritual experience, friends. So anybody that is just coming onto our Facebook Live page now, I'd like to welcome you with open arms, and I send you much love and blessings to you. I'd like to mention as well, friends, that here at the Purple Mountain we've got a healing clinic called the White Turtle Lodge, where we offer many variety of different healing treatments, from massage to reflexology to moxibustion to facials, crystal healing, sound therapy, chakra touch. And our aim and objective here at the White Turtle Lodge is to educate people, inspire people to be responsible to the health and well-being, and often we call it mind, body and spirit. And our aim is to try to inspire people to take responsibility about what they're eating, what they're drinking, and not to rely too much on man-made medications, because like with all medication, it only lasts for so long, and we've got to really look at prevention rather than the cure. I'd like to mention as well a little bit about some of the things that we inspire people here at the White Turtle Lodge, and that is looking after your mind. And I think that's very, very important, because everything begins, 99.9% of disease and illness stems from some form of emotions. And emotions play an important role in the expression of the spirit. The spirit uses the physical body in terms of an expression of that physical experience. When we know that when we get angry or when we get nervous, the stomach goes. If we get angry, our heart rate increases. So we know that negative emotions can prolong what we call chronic stress, which is long prolonged stress that we imprint on our physical body, which then does damage to the organs, to the muscles, to the tissue, and ultimately it can cause physical death. Things like heart attacks, strokes. And so when we look at positive emotions such as happiness and joy and laughter, we know that uplifts us, and that's very important to recognise. So we've got to look at your emotions and to recognise, to bring balance. It's not about controlling your emotions, it's about bringing balance to those emotions. The health of the mind is critical, is important to overall health and well-being of the physical body. I've always tried to inspire people to stay away from things like your mobile phones, your televisions. They are not a healthy way of bringing relaxation to the mind. Things like reading, try picking up a book, try reading and exercising. That's an important. So I'm trying to inspire you things how you can help the health of your mind. It's not always just about what you're eating. So it's no good having all those bad habits and say, well, I do eat a good diet. Well, that's not good. You've got to incorporate many different aspects of your health and well-being in your daily life. It's no good saying, well, I drink herbal tea, but I'll still eat 2, 3, 4 takeaways each week. So it's everything's again in moderation and in balance. So please remember that. So I'm just trying to inspire you before we get started with some breathing exercises of how you at home, how everybody at home should take a responsibility for their own actions. You are responsible for your health and well-being. So I've always emphasised the importance of reading. Reading's excellent for the mind. It's really excellent for the mind. And it's an excellent way of rest. A lot of people mistaken rest with sleep. And often, sometimes, even if the mind can't switch off, you often feel even more tired in the morning because you've not rested the mind. I've experienced that before, and a lot of you have probably experienced this before when you wake up and you feel extra tired. It might not just be the astral work that you do and the energy that you give, but it could also be the fact that you're not resting the mind. The minds keep going. There might be worry or anxiousness or depression. So rest is about resting the mind, and it's not about controlling the mind. It's about working with the mind, what we call the subconscious and the consciousness, and that has to be in balance. Another great way of helping your mind, what we call mental health, which is exercise. And excellent forms of exercise are things like yoga, tai chi, qigong, Kiahannah, mahana, self-healing exercises, breathing, meditation being the key for your overall health. Everybody can meditate. All it takes is practice, discipline, and have a bit of faith in yourself. It took me nearly 10 years ultimately to learn the effectiveness of meditation. So we've all got plenty of time, but at least you take that first step, and you've got to dedicate yourself each and every day, even if it's just 10 minutes or 5 minutes each day. Set yourself a time, sit in that energy. You can create that energy, and that all helps your mind. Okay, another fantastic way of helping your mind, two effective ways, is the breath work. Breathing properly is essential to the health of the mind, health of the physical brain. That stimulates cells in your brain. Another an effective way of helping the brain power is drink plenty of water. Try staying away from things like pop or coffee or tea, because they contain sugars and caffeine, which actually dehydrates the physical body. So try to drink either herbal teas, natural herbal teas, but ultimately drink plenty of water, and that will all help your physical mind. That helps you with your concentration as well. Another more on the spiritual sense is surround yourself with like-minded people. Have people that you enjoy your company with. That helps with your mental health as well. Keep communicating with friends and family where you can. Skype people, Zoom people. There's lots of ways we can now communicate through the power of technology in a positive way. So talk to friends, talk to family if you do, and don't be afraid. And I keep saying this to people all the time here at the clinic at the Purple Mountain. Don't be afraid to ask for help. You're not on your own. The greatest misconceptions when we go through a problem or situation, friends, is that we feel not only very lonely, we feel that we're the only ones that are actually going through that problem, that situation. And ultimately, it's human nature to think that way, but really, I don't think there's anybody that's not gone through something very similar. So don't be afraid to text a friend, text a stranger, say, I need help, or I need assistance there, and that assistance it might not always be on the monetary on the monetary side. It could ultimately be I just need someone to talk to, and there's lots of people out there that do need a bit of that help. Another fantastic way of stimulating the mind is laughter. Be silly, bring out your inner child, and ultimately have some fun. Do things that make you happy. And I don't think there's a lot of us that don't really ask ourselves this: what truly makes you happy? And actually do things that make you happy. If it's cooking, sewing, cleaning, tidying, whatever really makes you happy. Things that make you happy. Listening to music is a great way of stimulating the mind and brings out those emotions, and it stirs things very, very positive within us. Eat a diet. I don't really like using the word diet, but it is a way of sort of explaining to you really what I mean. It is more that your food is your medicine. If you eat a balanced diet, if you will, then you're fine. But we try to promote here at the White Turtle Lodge a plant-based diet, which is the absence of any food, dairy products or meat products. There is enough nutrients and minerals and vitamins in herbs, spices and roots that will now stimulate the power of the brain and will help our mind. So ultimately, accept who you are, be true to you, stay positive, smile, and accept that, we'll have bad days, good days, but it's our reaction to those situations that ultimately, so if I give out bad energy, that bad energy is going to come back to me. So ultimately, just stay positive and enjoy those moments of solitude, and enjoy those moments. And we don't always like that. I'm a people's person, I like to be around people, but it's a great opportunity now while we're at home to really sit, meditate and reflect on those things and really face those things, because ultimately we're on the go all the time and we try to run away from those things, if that makes sense to you. So a bit of a recap here this afternoon. If you're just joining me now, we're going to do some breathing exercises first, and then we're going to do some spinal exercises. So make sure you have a chair at hand. Okay, make sure you have a chair at hand. So I'm not going to do too many spinal exercises. I'm going to do some very simple exercises that I've chosen today that will help you if you're struggling with mobility, with shoulder pain or hip pain. This is all exercises that will help open the diaphragm, help with your spinal movement and spinal fluid, and ultimately a practice makes perfect. So don't say, well, I can't do that. There isn't such thing as can't. All you have to do is bring a bit of discipline and practice them every day. Practice them as much as you can. So the more that you practice, the better you'll get. So all I'm doing is through these videos to try to inspire you, and that's why with certain breathing exercises might not be right for everyone. So you'll choose breathing exercises that is right for you. There's certain breathing exercises that I struggle with, and there are other breathing exercises that I really enjoy using, and I will incorporate breath work as I'm going for a walk, or if I'm on my bike, or if I'm going swimming. I will implement the breath work. So what I'm doing is retraining, reprogramming, and it does work. What you're doing, you're reprogramming your mind. So you are reprogramming those bad habits and reprogramming good habits that will bring the optimum health of the mind, body and spirit. So there's a little bit of knowledge here. If you'd like to know any information about the treatments that we offer here, once we're reopened, hopefully soon, we'll reopen back the healing clinic to offer those treatments for people, and we try to encourage people about breath work. So we'll begin now, my friends. So you can do the breathing exercises in the first part stood up, or if you wish to sit down, that's totally up to you. So if you can, so just make sure you're nice and relaxed. So remember, we're going to do 3 different types of breath work today, and which will hopefully be a little bit fun. We're going to do a lion's breath, we're going to do Sitali breath, and we're also going to do pursed lip breathing. So there's 3 new breathing exercises. I think we did the Satali breath work last week, and I think we did the pursed lip breathing, but I've not showed you how to do lion's breath yet, and it's quite fun, and you will all smile after we've done that, and that will build up that chi, that will build up that energy, and it will bring the relaxation. Ultimately, it will help your mind as well. So if you feel a bit low, you feel a bit down, this is what it will help with. So nice and relaxed. Okay, friends, so if you're able to take your glasses off, make sure you're in a nice relaxing position. If you stood up, legs apart, and we call this proud eagle's pose, and just have your hands at the side. If not, if you sat down, again, as I'll show you, demonstrate now, just legs apart, what we call sky pose, which is hands, palms facing to the sky. And nice and relaxed, and I'll show you how to do both positions, stood up and sat down. So make sure you're nice and relaxed. We're going to do a normal breathing exercise first, which is in through the nose and out through the mouth, which is trying to reprogram the rhythm of your breath work. So nice and relaxed. So what we're going to do, nice deep breath in through the nose and blow out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. You should be able to feel the shoulders raise up a little bit, and as you breathe out you should shrink a little bit, which is a good sign. So breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. I'm a bit of a fast breather. I can breathe quite fast, or I can breathe quite slow, so really find a rhythm that you're comfortable with. I'm just showing you the technique, and you're going to modify that technique into your own rhythm. And what we're going to do, we're going to spend 3-4 minutes per breath work, per technique. So nice deep breath in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. I'm just going to let you do that on your own for a couple of minutes. Remember, you should hear a whooshing sound as you breathe out, as you exhale through the mouth. In through the nose, nice deep long breaths, and exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And just get into your own rhythm at your own pace. Nice deep long breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And relax, give your hands a bit of a shake. Okay, so you should feel a little bit more relaxed now. We're going to do pursed lip breathing, which is again a little bit similar to what we were doing before, which is in through the nose, but this time purse your lips. What I mean by this is as if you are whistling, but you're not actually whistling. So just look what my mouth is doing, look what my face is doing. So I'm just going to lean in a little bit. So nice deep breaths in through the nose. And I'm pursing the lips, and I'm as if I'm blowing through a straw. So I'm not actually whistling, I'm just pursing my lips and I'm just breathing through as if I'm blowing through a straw. So in through the nose and just purse your lips and breathe. So it's more like we did before, so it's in through the nose and actually opening your mouth and breathing out, exhaling. This one, we're just condensing the mouth, we're pursing the lips and we're breathing through the mouth. So nice deep breaths in through the nose. In through the nose, purse your lips and breathe out. Breathe in through the nose and purse out through the mouth. So you're inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. As you exhale through the mouth, purse your lips and breathe out. So we'll do it again, friends. So nice deep breaths in through the nose and breathe out. Purse your lips. Should be able to hear the whooshing sounds coming out through my mouth as I exhale. So breathe in through the nose. And you might feel that you want to yawn. That's a good sign. Just yawn. You're just releasing energy here. So in through the nose. Just going to do another minute on this technique. So in through the nose and purse your lips and breathe out through. Exhale using the mouth. Just going to let you do that on your own just for a minute. And relax your breath and give your hands a bit of a shake. If you need to yawn, go on to yawn now. Have a bit of a yawn, that's a good sign. Now we're going to do our next breathing exercises, which is called lion's breath. And what I want you to do is, this is a technique done sat down. There is a yoga technique that you can use, but I've modified this technique using the chair, which will help those that struggle getting yourself on the mat. So I'm trying to modify some of these techniques for those that perhaps are a little bit older, that struggle with mobility or flexibility, and in essence it will help your mobility, it will help your flexibility. So try to practice these techniques. Good for the heart, good for the lungs, good for all the organs. Okay, so the lion's breath is make sure that you're nice and comfortable sat on the chair, and what I want you to do is actually grip your knees. Grip your knees, and if your hands aren't too long, if you've got shorter hands, then grip your thighs if you can, my friends. So the posture is very important. Back straight, and this is with ultimately this breathing exercise is having your eyes open, and it's what you actually do is you take in as long a breath as you can manage, as deep breathing as you can through the nose, and as you breathe out I want you to stick your tongue out and curl your tongue as if touching your chin. So practice sticking your tongue out now. Stick your tongue out and move your tongue as if you're wanting to force your tongue to touch it on your chin. So it's like this. So before I show you the actual technique, so grip the thighs or the knees, nice and comfortable, back straight, and look what my tongue's doing. My mouth's open, as wide as you can, and stick your tongue out. It's great for your jaws, great for your throat. You might feel a lot of tingling in your throat, that's good. You're just stretching those muscles. And what you're going to do is breathe in through the nose. And as you stick your tongue out, you're going to make ah, as if you're going to the doctor and the doctor's saying, let me have a look at the back of your throat. And this is excellent for activating the energy, great for relaxation. It's adapted from a yoga technique, and this is called lion's breath. So grip your knees, makes you nice and comfortable. And I'll just show you how to do it a couple of times. Don't feel embarrassed with the actual sounds that you're making or the facial expression that you're making. Is just part of the technique. So nice deep breaths in through the nose. And you can do as loud as you want. And what we're doing, the breath work's very important because you're breathing in through the nose as much air as you can fill your lungs with. And as you breathe out through the mouth, going ah, air. As you breathe out, you're pushing as much air as you can. So some will push more air in, and then you breathe in more air through the, so it's in through the nose, stick your tongue out, curve your tongue as if touching the chin, and you're breathing out as much air as you can. Okay, I'm just going to do another demonstration for you so that you can get the technique proper. So grip the knees, make you nice and comfortable, and if you want, you can tilt your head up a little bit just to open the throat chakra there, just open that channel of chi, that channel of energy, and you'll feel really full of energy, and it'll expand that energy. So grip the knees, tilt your head back, nice deep breaths through the nose, stick your tongue out, right out as if it's touching don't force the chin down. You're not doing anything with the chin or the neck. All you're doing is in through the nose, curl your tongue out, exhale through the mouth. So let's do it together. And remember, you're not forcing any muscles in the face. All you're doing is opening the mouth, curling the tongue out. So the mouth should be nice and open, as if as if you're shouting, roaring like the London, roaring like London, roaring like a lion. I don't know why I've just got London in my mind there. Maybe we're sending out lots of love and healing out to London. I do apologise about that. So nice deep breaths in through the nose, gripping the knees. So you're not touching the knees, you're actually gripping the knees, in through the nose. So you now try to do a couple of minutes on your own, my friends. So in through the nose, and as you exhale, curve your tongue round as if pushing it towards the chin, and breathe out. You should feel the warmth. I'm feeling the warmth of the energy. Do you feel the warmth? Do you sense the energy? Please give us your comments after this video. Please let me know what you're experiencing, so it will try to inspire others to implement some of these breathing exercises at home. Okay, friends, what we're going to do now, we're going to do our final breathing exercise, which is Satali breath work, which is a little bit different. It is a little bit the same as the pursed lip breathing exercise, but this time we are changing the breath technique, which is breathing in through the mouth. So normally a lot of the breath work is in through the nose, out through the mouth. This one, it's actually breathing in through the mouth and breathing out through the nose. So it's going to be a little bit difficult. If you've been practicing in through the nose, out through the mouth, don't worry. You might not get it right for the first couple of times, but practice makes perfect. It's a little bit different to the the normal breathing that we normally do. So it's in through the mouth and out through the nose. However, as you breathe in through the mouth, I want you to purse your lips again as if sucking a straw. And we've all done this probably in a parts of our life. So instead of breathing in through the mouth, as the mouth is open, we're actually concentrating breathing, which is pursing the lips, breathing in as if gasping for air, breathing in through the straw. What will happen is, unlike with the lion's breath and the pursed lip breathing technique, you'll feel very warm. This technique, what you do, it's great to lower your heart rate. This is a great technique to use before bed. It's great to bring further relaxation. You might feel a little bit disorientated. You might feel a little bit lightheaded. So there's another technique really to be done actually sat down on a chair, or if you can, lie down on a bed. So I want you to take nice deep breaths in through the nose, just for a minute, in through the nose and out through the mouth. And have your hands sky pose, so not gripping the knees, sky pose, or if you wish, in Buddha's pose, in this position here, which I like. It's my favourite technique, which is hands together or overlapping together. So nice and relaxed. So I'll show you how it's done first. So in through the mouth and breathe out through the nose. In through the mouth, purse your lips as if sucking a straw. And you should sound a bit of a whooshing sound. So if you can't hear the whooshing sound, you're not breathing properly. And what we're going to do, you want to open the diaphragm, you want to open the lung chi, you want to open the lung and help the lungs breathe in, expand those muscles, strengthen those muscles, and bring in that oxygen. Bring in that oxygen. So nice deep breaths in through the mouth. And actually, as I'm using my voice again, my voice has gone a little bit there, and that's just the oxygen touching my voice box there, which is just altering the sound of my voice, and it's just reasserting itself there. So just do a couple of minutes on your own. So it should be a whooshing sound as if you're sucking a straw, so you are condensing your lips, what we call pursed lips, and you're just breathing in through the mouth and breathing out using the nose. Relax. As you can hear, my voice changed a little bit, and probably your voice too. And have you experienced anything a little bit different? So please comment on this video now or later on. That's totally up to you. And then just let us know what you have experienced, and just engaging with the therapist to those that are trying these new breathing exercises. So what we're going to do now, before we go and play some of the Tibetan singing bowls and pass it on to Chris, we're going to do some spinal or the spinal exercises using the chair. So I'll try to adapt so you are able to see what I'm doing. I wouldn't normally do this at home if I'm doing this on my own. I would be in a bit of a different posture, a different position, but I'm going to modify it so you're able to see at home how I'm doing it, what my arms are doing, what my elbows are doing, what my posture is doing. That's very, very important because that's all part of the movement of muscle tissue, muscle, and the spine in the back area. So those that are suffering from shoulder problems, any muscular problems in the back, sciatic nerve, any nerve damage, nerve problems, any spinal problems, you can do these exercises at home. Nobody's going to know your limitations better than you. So I will show you the actual technique, and you push yourself as how far you're comfortable with. And the more that you do it, the more that you practice at home, the more flexible that you become. And that's important because what happens is if we don't use muscles, they stiffen up, toxins build up. So it's our job to ensure the movement of energy, what we call chi or energy, and its flexibility or the state of the muscles, muscle joints, muscle tissue and bones and so forth. So it can help with all parts of all physical systems. And it's important to mention as well that as you will try some of these spinal exercises, try implementing the breath work with it as well, which will enhance the actual outcome and benefit of the breathing and the movement techniques. So what we're going to do first, what I'm going to do is, let me just move our beloved Buddha's head. Okay, so I'm just going to sit, I'm going to try to show you sitting on the side, or I might push the chair at the back just to let you know what I'm actually doing. But ultimately these techniques are done on the chair. Okay, so I'm going to try and show you 8 to 10 quite quickly the different types of techniques that anybody at home can use. And it's a great way to help with flexibility, great with your spine. And what we'll do in the next guided meditation, we'll do some hip work or knee work. So we'll work on different aspects of the muscular and the skeletal system. Okay, so the first technique is pretty simple. So you make sure you're nice and comfortable, make sure your back is supported. And what I want you to just do, and if you've got the back support from the chair, I want you just to sit a little bit away from the back of the chair. So there's a little bit of a gap between you and the back of the chair. Don't worry if you're suffering from back. You might feel that your back's been worked on after, and that's a good sign. So you've used some of those muscles. Okay, so what we need to do is if you're just leaning a little bit forward to make sure your back's nice and straight. So there's a bit of a gap between me and the back of the chair's about that much. There's about that much gap between my back and the back of your chair. My chair, and make sure your back's nice and straight. And what we need to do, so my legs are just tucked in a little bit. They're not, my knees aren't touching, so legs are apart. So just width apart from the hip. Okay, if you can do that from the hip. Okay, so this is nice arched, up and down. Okay, so what we're going to do is just back straight and just put your arms in the front there. That's nice. So this technique is great for your spine. So nice, and stretch your hands as far as you can. Stretch your hands, and if your hands are hurting, just lower them. Don't whack them straight down to the floor. So if you can hold them a couple of minutes, just put them back down on and just move your shoulders a little bit and back on forward. Back forward. That's great. And just stretch, keep your back straight, arch your back, stretch your back at the back. So just show you what my back's doing here. Okay, so what my back's doing here. Okay, so nice and back, you can tilt your head back a little bit and just stretch your hands. And the more you do it, the longer that you can keep your hands up. So that's great for your shoulders, great for your upper back. So all you're doing is stretching your hands, put your fingers together and just stretch your hands right forward and relax. So that's a great technique to use for your upper back and your shoulders. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to show you a technique which is we're going to push the elbow and the shoulder blade and the shoulder down, and it's great for you, again, for your spine. So we're going to do it left hand and right hand. So I'm just going to lift my left hand up, over at the back, and I'm just touching there, and I'm just pushing it the back, my back straight, and I'm just pushing my elbow down. So let me just show you in the back here. Lift right at the back and push down. You probably can remember these techniques when you're at school. Okay, so that's great for you, but I can really feel it pulling at my back. So, and you can push it further down. Look what my hand's doing here. Lift your hands up, arch, move to the right hand. Elbow right at the back and push down. Back straight, keep your back straight, legs together. Up and try left hand again. Elbow and push down. Up, open, and right hand. And again to left, so the more that you do, I can feel it really working, nice and simple, just half a second, couple of seconds, and move again. And now to the other side. Brilliant. You're doing really, really well, so give your hands a bit of a shake. I can feel the energy building up already. Can you feel that, Chris?
Yeah.
That's brilliant. So what we're going to do now is another technique. So is everybody feeling that on the shoulders, feeling that on the upper back? I can feel it work right onto my spine. So again, I'm going to, I do apologise if you can't see my face. I'm just going to turn around so you're able to see what my hands are actually doing. Okay, so another great technique is just arch your hands just at the back here, hold them together, back straight, and push your hands out. And then support them on your lower back if it hurts, and just stretch as far as you can go. And breathe down. So incorporate the breath work, so it's in through the nose. This is what my front body is doing. Look what my shoulders are doing, and I'm pulling my arms right back. Breathe in, back straight. Feet are flat on the floor. Knees are nice and supported. And push your arms down. And breathe out. And relax your hands, just relax and move your hands right across there. You don't want to let go too quickly, and give your hands a bit of a shake. Okay, I'm going to show you another technique, which is a great technique to use, which is legs together. So make sure your legs are together. Okay, do you want to do that one as well, Chris? So legs nice and together. One arm down here as you're reaching down, and then one hand up there. And you're just leaning there, and stretch one hand to the floor and one hand onto the top. Oh, and stretch your back, straighten your back. Head up, head up. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out. And relax your hand and do the other side. And remember, the hand that you're supporting, pushing down, that is the side you're leaning towards. So you're just leaning a little bit, you're just moving. So you're pushing towards the stars and you're pushing down to Mother Earth. And relax. And give your hands a bit of a shake. Give your hands a bit of a shake. And while we're in the same position, so feet relatively together, you're just going to get your hands together, moving forward. Push up. Straighten your back and breathe in, touching the sky and stars, and make sure your elbows are nice and stretched. Make sure your elbows are nice and stretched. Can you see that? So nice and stretched. You're pushing back straight. Look, my legs are not doing anything. hands are together, they're touching together, and elbows stretched together. So I'm not bending my elbows, but if you're struggling, bend your elbows, that's fine. So I'm just showing you the proper way, so nice and tight. And relax. If your shoulders hurting, just relax, give your hands a bit of a shake. I'm going to do that one more time. So forward and stretch up. And these are great exercises to do in the morning, particularly if you've been lying on bed on your spine too much. And relax. Okay. So what we're going to do now, again, stay in that position, and you're just going to lift your hands on the side, and you're just going to, as if on. So I'm just going to show you that you're able to see that on the side. So I'm just lifting my arms up, and what I'm doing, my back must be straight. So it will be better, because what we do, we become very lazy sometimes when we use the back of the chair. So just stay away from a little bit of the chair, so there's a bit of a gap, so you can arch your back, so nice and straight, and just have your hands just nice and relaxed there. Tighten your arms, stretch your arms, and you should feel it pulling on your back, and there, just towards your knees. Just above your knees there. Nice and straight. And relax. Okay, so if you're struggling with any techniques, or if you want me to repeat any of them, please let Chris know, and I can try to inspire you a little bit more. This technique is great, which is called a prayer position here. So make sure you're right in the center of the heart. Prayer, make sure your palms are right fixed together. My elbows are out, and I'm just moving my hands right down, push them right down. Look, my elbow's not doing anything, or my wrist. And I can feel that pulling right at my back. So nice and tight. And just pull out a little bit more. That's it, right in the centre, and just nice and slowly, just rotate. You just rotate. I'm not doing anything, I'm not doing that. Do nice and gently, let the wrist do it. So nothing else is doing the movement apart from the wrist. That's brilliant. So give your hands a bit of a shake. So what we're going to do now, try sitting at the edge where you're able to access the side of the chair. Because you're going to grab this chair here, and you're just going to, the legs in this movement, you're twisting your back, so be nice and gently, and the knees, the ankles, the feet aren't doing anything. So nice and relaxed. So all we're doing is moving the back. So look what my legs are doing there. I'm moving my left hand or right hand, depends what side you're on. Hold it, hold there, and I'm just twisting round. My back straight, and I'm just using the head. And move back. Grab the chair, and twist right back. That's your breath work will pushes. Sometimes you can feel a bit of pain, and you can breathe in through that pain, and you can go right further back. Let me show you onto the other side. So let me move the chair on this side. Okay, so my legs are not even moving. I'm using my hips. I'm using my head. So nice back straight. Hands here, hands at the side, and I'm twisting right round. Head up. And relax. Okay, I'm going to show you one more. Actually, I'm going to show you two more techniques, and then we're going to do some of the techniques of the Tibetan singing bowl. So make sure your bum is touching, your lower back's touching right there, and just lean forward a little bit here. And I want you just to put your hands at the back of your head here, and I want you just to lean at the back of your chair, and I want you to go right back. That's it. So let me give you that position at the side of the chair. So I'm right side back, head here, and I am just going right back, so I'm just pushing my upper back right back, and the tip of the chair, or the chair, should just hit between my spine there, and I'm just pushing back and just use the breath work, so in through the nose, and this great open the chi of the lungs. And lean forward and relax. Give your hands a bit of a shake. I'm going to show you one more technique. Okay, and this technique we're going to use using our legs now. And what we'll do some more of these spinal exercises in another video. So what you can work with the left foot or the right foot. So what you're doing, you're lifting the knee and you're pushing the knee towards your breast or your stomach as far as you can. So I'll just show you, I need to roll these up a little bit. So I'm lifting the knee and back straight, and I'm getting the knee and the top of the knee, and I'm pushing the knee towards me. And relax and put the knee back down. Now use your other foot and push that knee towards your stomach. So back should be straight, so you're not leaning forward, back straight, and you're just using the foot, the knee, and you're pushing the knee towards you. Great technique. You can use that technique actually lying down, and then you can use both knees pushing, and that's great for your sciatic nerve. So you're just pushing the knees towards the stomach area. So let's go again. So either left or right knee. So grab that knee. And I can really feel that working on my hamstrings there, on my gluteus, my bottom, and my hip. So all my lower back. So nice. So you can do this all in the chair. So feet flat. So what I was doing, I was tiptoeing, which was wrong. So feet flat on the floor, back straight, and you're just using your hand, push the knee into your stomach. And use the breath work to work it through. And now to swap. And relax. Give your hands a bit of a shake. That's brilliant. Give your hands a bit of a shake. And make sure you're nice and relaxed. I'm going to guide you through now a Tibetan singing bowl guided meditation. So I would like you now nice and relaxed. Keep your eyes nice and closed, and just take a nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth, as we'll guide you through now our breathing technique. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Keep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And every time you breathe in, you will hear the Tibetan singing bowl and the beautiful rays of light that will emit. It will bring more relaxation to your mind, body and spirit. Breathe in the light, breathe in the golden rays of light and love. Nice deep long breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just breathe in deep in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathe in the love, breathe in the light. I want you now, friends, to breathe as fast as you can, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Nice, deep, long breaths. In 1, 2, 3. And relax. Just keep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And fast breathing again in 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I want you now to repeat, I am the light, after me. I am the light, 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 I am the light. 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 Just take nice deep breaths in through the nose and breathe out using the mouth. And we're going to do fast breathing again in 1, 2, 3. Nice deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And again you're going to repeat, I am the light. 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 And take nice deep breaths in through the nose and breathe out. Breathe in the light through the nose, in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. And just stay where you are now, my friends, as I'll pass on now to our brother Chris, that will guide you through now into a deeper meditation as we will continue playing the new pyramid singing bowl for you. On behalf of myself and the spirit team, I say blessings and namaste. May you find peace, love and bliss within your hearts.
Okay friends, so we'll just continue on from this relaxing session we've already had this afternoon. So if you want to be seated already, if you can stay seated, you can lie down for this meditation if you wish. Just get yourself nice and relaxed, maybe give your hands a little bit of a shake. Just keep within that beautiful energy that you've felt so far. And just as you're sat or lying down, friends, just observe your body and observe it just relaxing, a lovely energy coming from the tips of your toes, right the way through your feet, up your calves of your legs, to your knees, a lovely warm energy up your thighs, moving upwards to the body, to the stomach, chest area, and just relaxing any aches or pains all the way through your arms to your fingers, around your neck and your head finally. Just releasing any tension throughout the body. And now friends, it's time to take a special journey once again, this time toward the Pyramid of Light, we'll call this one. So take a nice deep breath in through the nose and out through your mouth. In through the nose and out through your mouth. and continue this breathing, friends, for a few moments, and become less aware of the room that you find yourself in and more aware of a beautiful pyramid of light you find yourself within. Less within the room, friends, and more within this beautiful pyramid. It is large within this pyramid of light. It is made of pure light. And as you begin to see it and envisage it, friends, you're aware of many others that are within this pyramid as well. Many of your brothers and sisters have joined you. And become less aware, friends, of the room that you're in, and more aware of this beautiful pyramid of light you find yourself in as you stand at its base. And you can see right the way up to the centre, to the very peak of the light. And now, friends, as you stood within this pyramid of light, I'd like you to envisage opening your hands and feeling the energy. Observe what you're feeling within this pyramid. Are your hands tingling? Do you feel a strong energy of love? Or are those there that you recognise? Do you feel at peace? Perhaps while you're in this space, my friends, you become less aware of physical fears and thoughts and anger, and you leave them behind. This is like removing a coat, like removing a piece of clothing. You are removing that does not serve you. These thoughts of anger and fear do not serve you, my friends. It's time to release them, to leave them to one side, and to be who you truly are. To be your spirit light of wisdom. To be who you truly come to this earth plane to be. And friends, just envisage those thoughts, those feelings peeling away from you, peeling away in peace. And as they peel away from you, friends, you feel yourself levitating from the ground. And as you look around, there are many others who are levitating alongside you. And they're lifting and lifting. And you can feel yourself lifting up. That's it. Take a deep breath, my friends, and feel yourselves lifting as you let those feelings of emotion leave your body. They do not serve you anymore. It's time for them to go. It's time for them to go. You will this from your very light within, friends. You only take with you into this pyramid what will serve you, what will serve others, and what will serve this earth you live on. And as you feel yourself lifting higher and higher, you feel that peace and that light more and more. The heaviness you feel within your body is gone. You feel as light as a feather. You're floating higher and higher, friends. And there are many others who are joining you. You feel the peace, the harmony, the wisdom. Perhaps now is a time that you wish to receive some information where you have this energy within you, where you've left behind these physical thoughts. It's a wonderful time where your spirit is open to receive knowledge, information, wisdom, or perhaps answers. Perhaps to realize your importance, my friends, the importance of self-love, understanding, and to know that peace must be found within before it can be found in this world we live in. And it is there, friends, it is there for you to see. It is there in peace, love and harmony. And as you find yourself floating now on the peak of this beautiful pyramid of light, close your eyes, friends, and listen to the words of this song and enjoy the peace. still aware within this beautiful pyramid of light. And take one more look around now, my friends, in love and in peace. And it's now time to take those short, deep breaths again. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And with each breath, friends, you find yourself once again returning to your room, returning to your home. You begin to feel your body once again and you feel the fingers moving, the tips of your toes. But you return to yourself now, feeling enlightened, full of hope, and most importantly knowing that you will never ever be alone. Okay friends, as you find yourself in this relaxed place, after that beautiful session with Stephen and myself, I just ask that just respect your energies for the rest of the day, whatever you choose to do, and drink plenty of water. Perhaps there's a good time now, if you've not taken your exercise, to take it for the day. That little bit of a walk would be wonderful after doing something like this. So friends, I'm going to say lots of love from myself and Stephen. Tomorrow's video will be inspirational writing and poetry, so we'll be posting for that. And lots of love, stay safe everyone, and enjoy the rest of your day.